Marco, obviously a short turnaround before tomorrow night's game. It's been a hot week.
Yes.
How have the boys been this week in training?
Yeah, it was a short week due to the hot weather. The team looks focused and confident.
And you've had some time to reflect on the Newcastle game on the weekend, the 0-0 draw. What do you take out of that in terms of areas you think you need to maybe improve for tomorrow night?
Always we do analyses after our games, and that was against Newcastle as well, the same. I think we saw that we had a lot of good chances, but we didn't score, and that is one of our improvements for the next games, that we must find an easier way to finish, that we must finish, and that we score goals. That's very important, and that was, I think, the topic of the analysis.
How far away is Nicola Marco from coming back?
I cannot say because he's not in team training. I hope now we have, after the Sydney game, a 2-week break that we can integrate him in the trainings session with the team. The idea is that maybe he had the chance to be a part of the squad against Kurz, but you must always have a look day per day and decide what is the best next step for the boy.
And Ben, obviously a bit more long term.
A bit more, but also he will come back in the season. But when I don't know.
It's obviously tough, new teams coming in and players obviously going to different clubs. Will you still play Apostolos, even though I think there's reports he might be going to the new franchise? Will you still comfortable playing him in your team?
Yeah, why not? He's part of our squad, and when AP trained well, then he had the chance to play. He came back after a long injury. That means he needs time, and now he must fight for a position in the squad. But yeah, I think it's normal if your contract ending that you can sign a new contract by another club. That's normal.
Marco, it's March tomorrow. February's over.
Okay.
Do you have a clearer indication of your future?
I haven't got an update for you today, and I think today that shouldn't be the topic of the press conference. I cannot say new things. It's the same. It's the same as for 2 weeks, 1 week, 5 days, 4 days. I don't know. Yeah, I think let us talk about tomorrow. It's better.
You touched on before the goal scoring situation. I think it's only 2 goals in the past 3 games. You've started with Geordie Thomason and George Blackwood playing behind you. How impressed have you been with that partnership? Do you think they need more time to build a partnership together, those 2?
I think it needs time, yes, of course, because they played 2-3 times together, and to come in a rhythm or to find automatism together in this partnership, it needs time. But yeah, I saw a couple of good chances in the last game, and that's for me important. Now we must find the right solution in the right situation, and then I'm positive that we can score goals in the next games.
Sydney, I think, has the second best defensive record in the league. Breaking them down and scoring against them, obviously goal scoring, but do you think the crosses, the deliveries need to be better from your team than they have been in the past few games?
Sometimes the crosses, the quality from the crosses, sometimes, but also the box position, that we need players in the box. That means first, second post and edge of the box sometimes, or we had not the clear movements in the right space. A lot of work to do, but not only the crosses, also after good pressing scene, we had a couple of good counter chances, but yeah, we didn't find the target, and that's one of our issues. We can do much better.
Are you confident Yordi is close to finding the goal?
I think each minute he will play, he's closer. But it's not only Jordi. It's allowed for every player to score a goal, and also for the defense player after set pieces. It's not Jordi. We have 10 field players at the pitch, and every player is welcome to score a goal.
Last time we played Sydney FC here, it was the FA Cup final.
Yes.
They had the wood over Adelaide for quite a few years. The confidence in the group now, maybe, and memories of that night, maybe give you more faith against the Sky Blues than maybe in the final.
If you win against them, and we did, you feel confident for the games after in the season. And we played a draw against them in the first round. Away we did also a good game, and we lost 2-1. And it's always up to us. We know they have a very good offensive line. They bring a strong striker in the transfer period in the winter, and we have to control the offensive players. Lefondre, the new striker, Ninkovic as well. Also the offensive fullbacks, they always jumping in the offensive phase. If you control them, and if you play disciplined, and if you finish your counter chances, you will have for sure in Sydney. Then you have a good chance to get a result there, and that's our aim. We travel always, and we want to win a game, and that's against Sydney the same.
Scott Galloway came off during the Newcastle game. Is he injured? Is he fit for this week?
No, he's fit. He's
okay?
He's okay. He's okay, yes. He trained the whole week, and he's fit.
Any other injuries to any players that aren't travelling?
No, at the moment only the long-term injuries, and the rest of the players are available.
A little off-topic, Marco, but what have you made, just as another coach in the league, of what's happened with Bruno Fornaroli at Melbourne City? Sort of frozen out for the whole season, and they've left it late in the year to release him, so he can't play for another club this season. What have you made of that sort of treatment of a star player?
I cannot make. I have no. No, I cannot make a decision, or I can't have a clear idea what happens in City. I'm too far away from City, and it's also not my job to speak about players from another club. For me, it's a good striker. That's it. But maybe they have problems together, and they didn't find a way. And that's it. But I have not a clear answer, and it's more the question to the coach from City.
Marco, I think there's about 7 or 8 Adelaide United players out of contract at the end of the season. As coach, how keen are you to see these players' futures, I guess, sorted out as soon as possible to avoid leaving it until the end of the season, signing new contracts?
I think it's normal that contracts ended, and that's by a couple of players in Adelaide, and by other clubs as well the same. I think they are focused. The group is focused. They have a clear aim as a team to reach the finals, maybe more, and that's it. And the decision, it's always up to the player. If they are happy in Adelaide, if they will find a new challenge in their life, if they will find a new challenge in their soccer career, it's up to the players. I'm involved in the thoughts from the players, but always up to the players.
How many of them do you think maybe are waiting to see who's coach here next year before they make that decision?
It's a question for the players, not for me. I think you have to know who's the coach. But if you find your solution, then that was my experience in my career. then I sign the contract. In the club, I feel comfortable for the next years.
Marco, obviously sitting in fourth place, 7 regular season games to go. Is this when top quality players step up and deliver their best performances towards the end of the season, when you need to finish in the top 4 or top 3 or even in the finals? Is this when players really prove their quality?
Not only the top players, that the team have to perform. Our situation is a good one. We stay in a comfortable position in the ladder, but we have to perform. That means we need a lot of points. For me, it's always important that we have a big goal to the start of the season. Our goal is the finals, but in the season, the focus is always to the next game. That means 3 points next game, and we will fight for this result. And at the end, I think if you stay focused, if you are hungry for the steps, you will have always the results you need and you want. And yes, our position is clear. We stay now at the position 4. We will hold them. We know how hard it is to hold the position, but we have also always a look to the teams behind us, because we need points to reach the final. And yeah, that's our work for the next weeks.